So, does EA know, like, have you heard stories of EA combating, like, you guys and what you do, like, completely in terms of, like, we have to stop you even getting accounts? Have you ever run into any of that?
They're progressing slowly on the hacking situation. I did get an account, one of my hacked accounts. It was banned recently by EA. It was actually EA banned. Actually, no, that was my purchased account, and that was actually EA banned from all the reports. But it takes a lot of reports to get somebody banned.
Really? So it's not even, so you can say, I'm assuming you can say with some confidence that it's not about whether a person actually hacks, it's about whether there's enough complaints about them that EA can't ignore it anymore.
That's pretty much it. I mean, it takes a significant number of people to report a cheater, and they usually have to have something ridiculous in their stats, like a massive kill-death ratio. And I think that one of the things that was keeping them from banning me was the fact that I had a somewhat high I think it was like an 8 or 9 kill-death ratio, which is actually pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I had, like, my accuracy was like 10% or something, and I would do that on purpose, where I would just, like, shoot at the wall every now and then, just throw my accuracy off. So it was harder for them to justify a ban on that end. But after so many people report you, eventually you will get the ban hammer.
Eventually, but it takes a lot. And again, I think my point is more that it's not necessarily EA being like, oh, we have to protect the purity of our game. We just have to protect the purity of our ears from hearing these people cry about people that hack our shitty products.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
I mean, to be honest with you,
not that Battlefield 3 is a shitty product. But
yeah,
no, it's just the fact that it's EA.
Right.
EA really just doesn't care. That's really what it narrows down to. And there's a lot of companies and games and stuff, and I know, like, I haven't done any cheating and stuff on Modern Warfare or Call of Duty games, simply just because of the fact that I've heard in the cheat community that they actually take care of that shit. So I don't feel like buying a fucking key like every...
Really?
On PC, Steam, they don't fuck around, dude. I mean, you may get away with it, like, if you play Modern Warfare 3 PC and you run into, a group of hackers, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and you report them or whatever, they get a couple of reports. Even if they don't get reported, Steam still runs scans, like, every like 33 or 36 days or something like that. I don't remember the exact number, but they run scans to find specific codes, and if your code is written, it's only that code that's a hack, and they'll take your ass off the game quick. Wow. They'll ban your entire Steam account, not just you getting kicked from the game. They will ban your entire Steam account, which means every game you own, everything.
Yeah, I think it's called VAC is the name of the anti-cheat engine that they use.
Yeah,
actually,
they use
it's a very, very poor, it's not updated at all, hardly. But I think I don't really know who's doing the banning, but I know VAC is easily spoofed more so than Pugbuster.
Really?
Now, one thing I will tell you, the people who stand on top of all the cheating is BattlEye on DayZ or on Arma 2.
Really? They do?
That game was so hacked as shit the last time we played.
No, but that's not the game, that's the mod, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Does that have something to do with it?
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is like some of these guys are finding out how to get these keys from DayZ, and I don't know how they're getting it, but they're like getting it for $3 or $4 a piece, so it's pretty easy for them to come back in the game and start cheating again.
Right.
But BattlEye, out of all the anti-cheats that I've seen so far, BattlEye is like always on top of it. They're banning people left and right. I lost my 3rd DayZ key just recently.
I swear to God, if you've killed me in DayZ 2, I don't even know. I'm gonna try to find you, and you and I are gonna go. We're gonna have some beers and we're gonna talk. Because now that I know
that's-
you're 31.
That's the one where I have a lot of fun with, because I'll start trolling some people, or I'll teleport a group of people into one area and start playing Gangnam Style dance or music. Or what I'll do is I'll fucking take over some guy's body. Like, there was this one time, I really wish I recorded it on Fraps, but I took over his body while he was in the middle of driving a car. And the next thing, I took over his car, and then I start flying with it, and the guy starts freaking out over the voice IP. What the fuck? What the fuck? And then,
So wait, you took over his car?
yeah, while he was driving. I took over him. And next thing you know, I made the car start flying in the air. Then there's this poor little guy that was just running down the road, and I just ran him over. He was like, oh shit, don't
Well,
kill me.
who wouldn't do that? I mean, hacker or no hacker, who wouldn't run a guy down on the road? Wow. Okay, so BattleEye, DayZ, because I stopped playing DayZ because of all the cheat. Well, I guess it's just the magnitude of the cheat, right? Because if I run into you on Battlefield 3, I can just change servers, and you can follow me, but I'll be safe for a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But if in DayZ, the one time you find me, everything I've done up until that point is lost once you get me.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. And then there's a lot of scripts out there. They're doing a pretty good job of catching up on some of the script detection. As far as like client-sided scripts, what I mean by client-side is your computer, your character.
Right, stuff
that
you
can't-
run.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are the ones that they're pretty much not going to detect. Stuff like God mode, weapon spawning, sometimes even teleporting, stuff like that.
Wait, so you said those are the things that they're having trouble detecting? Is that what you said? Why is that?
Yeah, because it's client-sided. Whenever you do a remote execute, if you ever see somebody getting kicked on DayZ for remote EXEC violation, usually that's because they're trying to use a script that will either take somebody and teleport them or do something remotely to another player. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you ever see remote EXEC or something execution in DayZ, that usually means that it's somebody trying to like spawn a vehicle or doing something outside of the client side.